Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Volunteer Vibes. I'm Denise Middleton. Glad to have you with us again. You know what? If this is the end of your work week, happy Friday to you. You finally made it. All right. So I know you probably have a busy weekend planned. It is Super Bowl weekend, and some of you may be planning to celebrate Valentine's Day a little early since it falls on a Monday this year. But hey, if you have time to spread a little love, we have the perfect opportunity for you. So I am going to bring in our first guest. Her name is Jay Thomas. She is with
Alright.
Becoming Kings and Queens, the executive director here. Good morning. So glad to
Good
have you with us.
morning. Good morning. How are you? I'm so glad to join y'all this morning.
Yeah, thank you. So first, just start by telling us all about your organization.
Yes. So I am the executive director of 501c3, Becoming Kings and Queens. Our mission is that we provide leadership building opportunities through education, mentorship, and volunteer work to children and youth. A little bit about the name. I remember as a child when I learned that we were kings and queens before we were slaves. And that really changed the mindset for me. One, I remembered I didn't learn this in school, I learned it at home. And two, it gave me the mindset that I came from kingdom. I came from royalty. And I really feel like in today's day and time, these children have a lot more filters, I call them, or challenges than we did growing up. They're born into TikTok and into social media. And so I feel like if we as adults want to help there become more better quality leaders for the future, then we've got to start investing in these kids today.
Absolutely. And I know you guys have a really fun event going on this weekend. So tell us about it because it's related to Valentine's Day.
It is. So we are doing our Spread the Love event, and we are actually meeting with volunteers to make Valentine's Day cards and affirmation bracelets for children and youth that are in homeless shelters and group homes. So we are hoping that you all can join us. We're going to be at 14340 Torrey Chase, and that's going to be Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We've got all the supplies, so y'all just come on. We're going to have a whole lot of fun.
I love this idea. How did you even come up with this? Because I know this is the first time that you all have done this.
Yeah. So everything going back to the name, when you're a king or queen, you are over a kingdom. And that means that you relate and care about everyone in your kingdom, right? From the lowest level to the highest. So we wanted to spread love to those groups that may not necessarily automatically get a Valentine. So that's how we found our audience. And I have a 3-year-old son named Calvin, and we go over affirmations. It's how I'm breaking him out of the whiny phase. So when he starts whining, I say, "What are you supposed to say?" And he says, "I am fearless. I am courageous. I can do anything." And so I said, let's do affirmation bracelets because I wanted to find something that we could get boys to wear, and they're not going to wear, red and pink bracelets. But if they had bracelets that said, "I am fearless, I am courageous, I can do anything," then that's unisex and that's empowering and uplifting. And that's really what we're trying to do.
I love that. So, what do you need? What do the volunteers need to know before they come?
Come with lots of energy. Come with your mask. Come with any bead jewelry experience, bead making, bead jewelry making
I was
experience that you
wondering
may
about
have.
that for those who have never done it before. Like,
I've been
it
watching a
may
lot
be
of
a little
YouTube.
frustrating.
We're watching a lot of YouTube. Come with a joyful spirit. We really, and it's about the networking, right? So we want to come together, and so it's not going to be perfect. I believe in, you got to try it once, and whatever happens, they're going to appreciate. We know that we're going to appreciate giving back, and they're going to appreciate receiving.
Good. So you can be a beginner. That's okay, right? How do you all plan to distribute them? How do you plan to
On
go?
Valentine's Day, so we will be distributing with Tony's Place. It's a drop-in homeless shelter for LGBTQ plus sign youth. So we've already made a connection with them. We'll be distributing a set to them. And then I've been reaching out to different group homes in the Houston area. So we're basically asking, how many children do you have? And, here's your box. It's a no contact drop off. We're not worried about anything like that. But we do want them to feel loved and that we've we remember them and include them.
Well, how many volunteers do you need so far?
Right now, I would say we probably need about 20, 25 more. I really want to
Okay.
get a good set of bracelets made. And, as we know, these beads, this is going to take someone, us a minute or a time to put together. So we've got a good number of volunteers. I'm really excited, but the space we have is huge. So we definitely want to say, if anyone on short notice is available and would like to try it, come on out.
Okay. And so what are the hours?
10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
All right, and we'll put that flyer. I'm putting that flyer back up here for you guys so you can take a look there in case you are able to make it. And I know you all have a lot of opportunities because you help out with charity events every month. So you also have something coming up at the end of the month. Tell us about that as well.
Yes. So we are having the Fifth Ward Community Resource Event, and this is going to be this is going to be an outdoor event that we are having at Mount Pleasant Baptist Church. That's at 4819 Hershey Street in the Fifth Ward community. So we are bringing resources into the community. We're bringing COVID testing, we're bringing COVID vaccines. We are looking for rental assistance vendors, utility assistance vendors. And so we're really looking to bring resources back into the Fifth Ward community. If you know the history of the Fifth Ward community, you know that it comes from a stand of kingdom, just like our name says. We used to have powerful businesses that lined Fifth Ward. And so we are really looking to reinvest and show the community that we haven't forgotten them. And we want to bring the resources that are available. They are in Houston, but they need to be brought to the Fifth Ward area. We're also going to be celebrating the second birthday for WARS, which is working against repeating situations. So they're going to be out there bringing the kid component. We're going to have a jumpy house. We're going to, so it's going to be an awesome time for you to come out and join us. Well, we really hope to see you there. We're looking for volunteers for that event as well. So that's going
That is
to
awesome.
be.
And how many volunteers do you need for that? And what do they need to know? Do they need a mask for this as well?
Yes, we would advise everyone to bring a mask as well. And I'd say we're looking for a good number. We're going to have a setup, a session of setting up tables and vendors and tents. So I would definitely say if we can get about 20 to 30, maybe 40 volunteers, we definitely want them to come out and even experience and network. The Fifth Ward community, places you don't visit, we often overlook. So we're looking to bring some awareness, some exposure to that community. So we're really excited.
That's great. And where should people go if they want to learn more about your organization?
Yes. Our website is www.becomingkingsandqueens.org. We keep it updated with all of our events. We've got some leadership life skills programs we've got listed there. We are always looking for people that want to connect and network.
Okay, and I'm going to show the flyer one more time and check the comments. If you can go over the event just one more time for those who are just joining. I'm going to take a look and see if anyone has any questions.
No problem. This Saturday, we are having our Spread the Love event for Becoming Kings and Queens. This will be held at 14340 Torrey Chase. This is in Houston, Texas. And this is going to be this Saturday, February 12th, from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We will be meeting with volunteers. We will be making Valentine's Day cards, and we're going to be making affirmation bracelets with beads. And this is going to be distributed to group homes and homeless shelters, children and youth. So we really want everyone to feel included, and we really thank everyone for their participation.
All right, well, hopefully they can come and spread some love this weekend. Jay Thomas, again, with Becoming Kings and Queens. Thank you so much for filling us in on everything that's happening with you guys this weekend. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right. And now we have Miss Michelle Bonton. So she is with the Harris County Cultural Arts Center, and she's here to talk about the Black History Month Outdoor Art Gallery event. Welcome to you. Happy Friday.
Hi, Denise.
Yeah, so this is pretty exciting. Tell us all about it. I mean, I know you guys have been working on it already, this past weekend, but let everybody know what's going on.
So Harris County Cultural Arts Council partnered with Houston First and KTSU to provide the art for Black History Month at Avenida. And we have every weekend we rotate 7 different African American artists. There's a mixture of emerging artists and experienced artists who have an opportunity to bring their artwork and to market their artwork, so to sell their artwork. And we are just excited to be providing this a platform and this opportunity. Part of our work is bringing value to the work of African American artists and helping them to monetize that work from a value place, a place of value. And so we're very, very excited. I have one of the pieces behind me. I'm going to stand up here and just kind of, let's see, I got to remember I'm opposite. So this piece is a piece by Alice Patrick. She is one of the experienced artists.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yes. And Miss Patrick is actually the oldest muralist from Los Angeles. And she moved here to Houston several months ago. And we had the opportunity of partnering with her. I'm sorry for all that noise. Of partnering with her to have her work displayed. And so this is a sample of the quality of work that you will see when you come to the event on Saturday.
So what does it take to put an event like this together, and what do you need the volunteers to do?
So I'm so glad you asked that question. This event was massive. As you can imagine, it's very, very high profile, thousands of people. And when you've got the Mayor's Office of Cultural Affairs involved, Houston Forest Corporation, and KTSU, it's a pretty big deal. And so what we had to do was to set up 7 tents, basically 7 mini galleries, right? Using 42 art display panels. And so the help that we need from volunteers is getting those panels and those tents and tables set up every weekend and then taken back down every weekend, because the event takes place each Saturday in the month of February.
Okay, and so talk about some of the different shifts so they can plan out the weekend and see if they're able to make those.
The shifts are 9:00 a.m. to 1:00 p.m. And then we have another shift that starts at 1:00 until really 8 or 9 o'clock. So let me do that in 3 shifts. So 9:00 to 1:00, that's when we need help with the setup and some other activities that we have the volunteers doing, sharing information about our organization, giving relief to the artists who are there. And then from 1:00 until 5:00, the event is actually going on. So again, the volunteers are continuing to support the artists. And then from 5:00 until probably around about 8:30 or 9:00, we are breaking down and storing everything until the next weekend.
Okay, and so is there a particular place that they should meet exactly, and what should they wear?
Well, first, wear something comfortable. Make sure you watch the weather, because this is Houston. The first weekend it was kind of cold. This coming weekend it's going to be a little bit warmer. So dress according to the weather. Wear something that you can move and flex in. And we have this event posted on Volunteer Houston. And so everyone is meeting at the corner of Avenida and Lamar Street. And, again, just sign up on Volunteer Houston and come for the shifts. And we need a group every weekend for each shift. And we are trying to secure 5 people per shift per weekend. And right now we have room for about 15 more volunteers.
Oh, wow. Well, that's awesome. All right. And I know you guys also have an event that's happening at the end of the week. Is that right? Or that's coming up shortly after?
Yes, the end of the month, and I have my artwork here for that as well. Okay. That is, this is the Personal Librarian, which is an event featuring author Victoria Christopher Murray. And it tells the story of Belle Green, who was an African-American art collector that worked for J.P. Morgan in the early 1900s. So coming up on women's empowerment and connecting Black history, because Belle was actually an African-American woman who lived her life as white. And so very, very unique story. The book is a New York Times bestseller, and the author will be on site at Harris County Cultural Arts Center on Saturday, February the 26th. And we need a slew of volunteers for that event. It's a white glove event, so we're looking for hosts, hostesses. We are looking for servers and ushers and parking lot attendants, and we are trying to get about 20 people for that one day event. And that shift will be 9 o'clock a.m. until 6:30 p.m.
Okay, and I have to ask, are there any COVID protocols to keep in mind for this one?
Okay, so for the event on Saturday, the COVID protocols are, we are asking people to, show proof of vaccination, and we will be masked up when they come.
All right, well, that is good to know. I hope you guys have a great turnout. Okay, we do have a comment from someone asking, what is the age requirement?
At least 16 years old or older.
All right, thank you. And you guys just keep sending us your questions. Let us know. We can always go back if you have a question about the Valentine's Day event as well. So Michelle, thank you so much for filling us in and letting us know what's happening this weekend. We appreciate it.
You are welcome, Denise. Thank you so much. Take care.
All right, you too. Now we are going to bring in Gayla Wilson with Volunteer Houston. Good morning to you. I know there's a lot going on this weekend.
There is a lot going on at Volunteer Houston this weekend. Actually, tomorrow we have a installation for our Martin Luther King Day of Service Community Art Mural Project. That's going to be at Books for Development. And so that's going on tomorrow. And then they also have volunteer opportunities. And actually, ironically, Harris County Cultural Arts Council with Michelle Bonton is a recipient of an MLK mural as well. And we're doing their unveiling and installation later in the month.
That's right. All right. Well, that sounds good. Is there anything else that folks can keep in mind? Like, are there things that kids can participate in as well this weekend?
We have a lot of stuff going on. So we talk about spreading the love. So there is a community food drive-through fair at Christ Rose Foundation, and it's all about serving love through giving groceries. It is tomorrow from 9:30 until 3 o'clock p.m. And it's at 5206 Cypress Creek Parkway, and the zip code is 77069. And individuals can go to our website, volunteerhou.org, to sign up and get all of the details. There are COVID protocols in place, so they will have sanitizing stations. Individuals will have to wear a mask, and they will do temperature checks as well, and then provide gloves as well.
All right. Well, are there any ongoing events that people need to keep in mind where, they really need volunteers just on a consistent basis?
We do. We have one specific ongoing need with an organization called Families to Freedom. And what they're looking for, Denise, are individuals who like driving. So if you're a person who enjoys being in the car and navigating the highways and byways of Houston and doesn't get frustrated by the traffic, they are looking for individuals who can help drive abuse victims to safe facilities so that they can start a new life. And so when we think about love, love is expressed in a whole lot of different ways. And some people, their act of love and kindness is demonstrated through their ability to help others have a life of safety and freedom. So this organization, Families to Freedom, is looking for individuals who are just willing to help drive families to safe destinations. They have several different safety protocols and procedures set up in place, so they make sure that all of their volunteers are safe and well. So that's pretty much one of the most important ones that we have going on right now. Individuals do have to be 21 or older. You go through a background check, and you do have to have proof of a driver's license as well as insurance.
All right. Well, that is a great opportunity. And there are so many ways that folks can give back. You guys have a portal at volunteerhou.org. So you guys can always go there and just go through a list of things. There are a plethora of ways you can help out in the community. So feel free to check there. We do have one question. So I'm going to bring in Michelle. Someone is asking how they can go about purchasing those paintings.
I am so glad you asked. I just sent Denise a message to share the website. You can reach out to us via our website at www.harriscountycac.org, or you can just call me at 832-356-4378, and we will be happy to chat with you about that. And Denise, I also wanted the audience to know that we are located in unincorporated East Harris County. We are the first and only arts and cultural organization ever to exist in this community of about 40,000 residents. And so we consider ourselves to be bringing water to the desert as it relates to the arts. And we are very excited that our community is going to have the opportunity to benefit from all that the arts have to offer.
Yeah, why is that so important to have those creative spaces available?
You know what? Art is a part of who we are as human beings, and you really cannot fully experience all that it means to be human apart from the arts and culture. It's in the design of our buildings. It is in even the eyeglasses that we wear, the shapes of things. All of that is art. It's aesthetics, right? And in addition to just the visual arts, the performing arts give people an opportunity to express themselves in ways that they may not otherwise be able to do, and also to understand things that happen to them and things that go on in the world around us. The arts are a great way for creating understanding, not only for individuals, but amongst individuals, and creating community and connectedness and all of those things. And so we're just thrilled to be in this space as an African-American founded and led organization, sitting on a 20,000 square foot building with an 800 seat theater, and being able to give a platform to artists of color. And we are just thrilled about that.
That is wonderful. Again, thank you both for joining me this morning. Guys, just join us here every Friday at 11 a.m. if you are looking for ways to give back and feel good about doing it, because it's great to volunteer and help other folks. So thank you so much for joining us. We hope you have a great weekend, everyone. Take care. We'll see you again next Friday. Bye-bye.
Bye.